retaining and upselling in existing accounts. Hello and welcome to Uncommon Insights, where you will learn uncommon ideas and insights that will help to dramatically accelerate and improve your company's sales growth. Today's topic: customer retention and upselling in existing accounts. So if you're a customer success or a client services leader, you will probably be looking for ways to improve both the confidence and the proactiveness of your account managers as they reach out to both retain and upsell your existing accounts on new products or services. I just want to slow this conversation down a little bit and ask you a question, and this will apply to any account managers watching this as well. Do you skip out of bed every morning going, yippee, today I or my team get to retain and upsell existing accounts? No? I didn't think so. And here's the reason why. That's just not a particularly motivating way of looking at, the job to be done. So today we're going to talk about three things. 1, 2, and 3. I can't count today. First of all is your paradigm or mindset around what retention and upselling actually is for your function. The second is some of the process, and third is some of the skills or ideas to approach your existing customers differently than everybody else does. So there's a little wee bit of competitive advantage thrown in there for good measure. First of all, let's look at that paradigm. In working with loads of customer success and client services team, here's something I've got to know. Most of the people in that function they're good people. Their DNA is to be helpful, and they are looking to please their clients and generally do good. So how do you, or even as account manager, feel about upselling, for example? Or, hey, it's coming to the end of the year, we need to retain that customer. Probably not very good. Most account managers and indeed leaders that I speak to talk about feeling pushy and a bit sleazy, and they don't want to be. They didn't get into sales to be salesy, right? So by you as a leadership hammering on them to upsell, you're actually cutting your nose off to spite your face. So as a leader, I'd like you to consider this. If you haven't clearly defined to your team what the purpose of your function is, customer services or client service, what your function is and the purpose of your account managers is, I'd like to try this on for size, wear it and see how it feels. I would put it to you that your function and your account manager's role is to ideally dramatically improve your customer's business and personal condition. How does that feel? Does that feel better than your job is to retain and upsell our customers? They both achieve the same end, but they have a different paradigm, or they've been reframed. I think you'll find that your team feel much more comfortable with that definition. So if you haven't defined what the purpose of your function is, try that on for size and see how your team feels about it. The second thing I want to talk about is the process. For many companies that I've talked to, retaining customers is shooting them an email asking them to get on a call 2 weeks before they're up for contract renewal. I'd suggest this is probably not a good idea. Rather than, I think account management and customer retention should all be about regularly scheduled. It should be a team sport, so it should be scheduled and it should be measured. Whether that's a quarterly business review or whether that's creating a cadence of regularly reaching out to customers with new ideas and insights from your company on how to improve their business and how to make the role of the individuals that you're tending to work with most often easier and more pleasurable. So that's about being scheduled and measured. So unfortunately, most companies do tend to reach out 2 weeks before and hope that all is well, and rather than being intentional is the word that I'm looking for, by having regular check-ins and these status updates. So that's the thing around process. And what you'll find is, when I said earlier about this should customer success or client services should be a team sport, is once you start to build these processes about regularly keeping in contact, this will extend to regions, teams, countries, and internationally and beyond. You'll start to develop your flywheel will spin a lot better, and your customer retention numbers will go up. So thirdly, let's talk about the skills and counterintuitive ways of upselling without being salesy. So most of the messaging that I get sent from clients saying, hey, Matt, can you help us with improving, the confidence and the proactiveness of our account managers, tend to be very product or services led. Hey, we've got a new product. We'd like to talk to you about our new product and how it could be helpful and help you to get some sort of outcome. Product and services messaging is a dime a dozen. They're getting hundreds of these messages every day. So I would suggest you stop sending out product and services orientated messaging and start sending out ideas and insights of how others have achieved greater results than why they even chose to work with you in the first place, or at least revisit why they chose to work with you. So rather than reaching up saying, hey, we've got a new product or services that I'd like to talk to you about, reach out and say, been working with other customers like XYZ in your space and got some ideas to share with you that help these companies, improve, reduce, mitigate, accelerate, specific results, thinking that you might be able to achieve the same. When can we have a conversation? That's a much more comfortable and proactive way and highly differentiated way actually of contacting and starting the upsell opportunity in a way that doesn't feel salesy to your account managers. So in summary then, paradigm, dramatically improve your customers and clients' business and personal condition. Retention and upselling should be a team sport, scheduled and measured. And thirdly, rather than leading with product and services messaging, start leading with insights and ideas instead to dramatically improve both your retention rates and your net new revenue from existing account rates. So I hope you found that helpful and valuable. If you want advice as a leader, or you'd like some mentoring and coaching for your sales team and your account management function, you know how to get hold of me. Take care. Cheerio.